Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Saturday, the 9th of November 2024. We'll start by looking, as usual, at the synoptic chart here. This is midnight last night. And if we just move that forward to lunchtime today, you can see there's very little change there. This blopping high pressure is really holding the Atlantic frontal systems at bay at the moment. And that's not going to change today, I don't think. We'll just run this through to midnight tonight and into tomorrow. And you can see we're starting to get some sort of fronts moving across the country through Sunday night into Monday. And it's a whole new high pressure system that's coming in. So hopefully that should clear the air and give us a flying opportunity maybe towards Sunday, if not Monday. The sat pic shows a huge swathe of layer cloud over the whole country, and it's highly unlikely that that's going to break up throughout the day. Rain on the rain radar, there's very little around. Forecast-wise, there is supposedly some rain out in the channel there and out in the RFC. But if we run the the forecast through until dark this evening, you can see there's very little happening around the Lasham area in terms of rain. Odium's tough as yesterday's, but the METAR is currently saying 150 degrees 1 knot, about 4,200 meters in mist, overcast at 500 feet, with only 1 degree split in the temperatures. And Farnborough, they've got variable 2 knots at 6 kilometers viz, broken at 1,400 feet, with 2 degree split in the temps. And they have a TAF, which is a variable 3 knots, greater than 10k visibility, overcast at 1,700 feet. And then temporarily throughout the day, it's 7 kilometers visibility with broken at 1,400 feet. Spot winds then to the north, 1,000-foot wind, variable 5 knots to the south, 050, 10 knots. Windy, because the winds are so light, the arrows are probably not visible there. They're shown around about lunchtime, a 2-knot westerly. And the local forecast is showing that it's going around from east-northeasterly through northerly, northwesterly, back to northeasterly throughout the day. So a little bit variable there, but obviously very light winds, and they shouldn't affect us at all. GFS temperatures around about 8-9 centigrade with the dew point down between 3 and 4. The Lasham weather station is down at the moment, so I'm not going to bring you any information from there. SkySight, they're quite optimistic with cloud base rising from about 1,500 feet up to about 2,000 throughout the best part of the day. But it is an absolute stratosphere layer. It's not going to break up, I don't think. Top Meteo showing something similar. If we run this through the day, we can see that cloud base is going to get above about 2,000 feet. But looking out the window, I can't see that, to be honest. NOTAMs wise, there's 3 NOTAMs to be concerned about today. 14 is Barton Stacey, live firing. 15 is Thursley, where they're dropping parachute flares. And 19 out to the west is Larkhill, Delta 125 is active today. So let's move on then to the airfield briefing, and we'll start with the usual Odium cross-section. Quite extensive cross-section here in terms of it's low cloud all day, perhaps just breaking up a little bit. There's a slight chance that some of the lower stuff will break up in the afternoon. And they're even reporting a little bit of thermal activity in the middle of the day, but we'll have to wait and see how that develops. Winds again variable late morning and then gradually going around to sort of northwesterly, northerly in the afternoon. Surface visibility, down at 7 kilometers, and a chance it might get up to about 10k later on. So there's a little bit of hope there, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens on that. The booking system is looking quite sparse this morning in terms of instructional bookings, but it basically equates to it's a K21 booked for instructional flying. It's a K21 booked by a club member, one on the casual list. Youth group have got a K13 and a K21 booked for today. The K13 on trial lessons has been cancelled, so that's available. And there's a K13 booked for instructor renewal. The only single seater with availability on it today is SH6 in the morning. It's nobody on the casual list, and the simulator is available as per normal. Movements, there's three planned for today, 12:49, 13:08, and 13:18. Excuse me. So all in a similar time. So we'll just move off the airfield to let them all arrive if that happens, and then we'll get back on and carry on. So the general situation is high pressure over Europe, blocking the Atlantic fronts, light variable winds, low cloud, unlikely to break up. If we do set up, it will be on 27, I think. Uh, Cables will be on the boom to the south side, gliders on the hard. Landing on the grass, which is wet and soft, but it's most definitely usable at the moment. Please do not use wheel brakes unless absolutely necessary. And watch out for misting canopies. High pressures, light winds, high moisture content. It's not good for your canopies. Reminder about buggies, seated passengers only, please, not in the flatbed at the rear, and do not land or taxi on the disused runways shown here in red. So this will be the setup today if we go out. Launch point vehicle just to the north center line. Any air towing will be from the hard on the north, and any winch launching will be from the hard on the south. That's it from me today. We hope you have a great day here at Lasham. I shall see you all shortly, and have a good day.